Hi there friends, I'm April San Pedro and I'm here to share with you another fountain pen inks from the Ferris wheel press that just launched last November 3. For the month of November, they have two new fountain pen inks. The first one is from the Fairy Tales collection and this one is called Sugar and Spite. The other one is from their Everyday Ink collection, which is called the Crystal Blue Legacy. I'm quite excited for this one because it's gonna be my first fountain pen ink that it belongs in the Everyday Ink collection. First off, let's swatch this Sugar and Spite color. Like I said a while ago, it's from the Fairy Tales collection. Now, the ink tone is actually a bright purple with a duochrome pink shimmer. So I'm quite excited for this one to see how it actually looks like on paper. So here you go. This comes in a 20 ml bottle. And as you can see, the sheen or the base is actually purple. And then you can see supposedly a sheen of yellow and the shimmer of pink gold. I have here with me my handy dandy swatch notebook. This is an Artisan Paperie pandagdag journal where I actually swatch my fountain pen inks, which is mostly Ferris wheel. I'm pretty sure you already know and familiar the Ferris wheel press brand, and you can see how their package and their branding is beautifully made, and their bottle is really nice and very durable. So they have this signature bottle cup that looks like a bolt, and it's actually heavy, like a metal heavy, so you really feel that your ink is very much secure every time you use it. Unfortunately though, I don't have an extra fountain pen for now, and so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna swatch this here, and later on I'm just gonna add the details. But instead of swatching it using a fountain pen, I'm gonna try a different style, which I'm just gonna draw later on. I hope you can see this. This has already been dry, and you can really see, hopefully on the video too, the pink gold shimmer, which is what I really like about Ferris wheel press. They just love the combination of their ink and their shimmer is just like magic, or it feels really magical. And since I don't have a fountain pen for this one, I'm just gonna try a different way of showing you the color of this ink. So what I have here is a Midori notebook in A6 size, and I already drafted my flower here, which is called the Pulsatilia, which kind of matches the color of this ink. So we're gonna try it out. So if you have a fountain pen ink, especially from Ferris wheel, there are other ways to use them. If in case you don't have a fountain pen, the purpose of it is truly for fountain pen, but there are so many ways you can use this one. This is also a great practice if in case you wanted to use your fountain pen for drawing. So instead of just using just fountain pen, you can mix it up with brush and outline it with a fountain pen. I want to mix it more so that the shimmer will actually show in the drawing. So every now and then, I suggest you mix your ink. So just like what it says, the base is a purple one. If you're into color pink, the shade of it, or into purple, you might want to check this out because Ferris wheel press ink runs out really quickly. Now some of the colors or part is already dry. I'm gonna mix it again just so to see some of this shimmer. So here's looks like for Sugar and Spice. I'm not sure if you can see the shimmer, but this one, it really looks so nice. So let's set this aside and try the other one, which is called Crystal Blue Legacy, and this one is from their Everyday Inks. And I'm really quite excited about this because I like using dark colors whenever I'm writing, and this is probably my first dark color. So it's Crystal Blue Legacy is the name of this color. It is in 38 ml. The color is navy with the shimmer of color blue, so that's quite interesting. Now Ferris wheel has always a way of using just your usual everyday color, but gives you a little more oomph for your writing experience. So I'm gonna get this swatch and check it out. I want to do it here on the Midori notebook as well, so I can play more with the color. I also have a draft of the flower here. And I want to show more about how beautiful this is. So before we try the flower, I do have an extra pen with me here. This is just very cheap fountain pen. I'm not sure if it will show here because this one is an extra fine nib. So Ferris wheel pressed fountain pen inks are better on a medium nib, so that you can see the shimmer. But since I don't have an extra medium fountain pen for now, this will do. The ink here did not show the shimmer, which is technically it has a blue shimmer, or maybe because the shimmer is actually just blue. It's not gold or silver, so maybe that's why it's not showing off. But I just want to make sure if it really shows off or not. I'm gonna use this as an outline for drawing. Now I guess for this one, since the shimmer doesn't really show off necessarily, this is actually probably use this even with extra fine nibs. And here it is. I think I really like this color. If you're into writing, it is indeed very nice for your everyday just your everyday writing. But if you're also into drawing or something like that, it kind of looked like a muted blue, especially for the fine tip nibs or extra fine. I will try to check out if this looks different for a medium one the moment my extra medium nib fountain pen will be cleaned already. So we'll see if it gives a different color. But nonetheless, I think it looks pretty much the same because as you can see here, it's already dried up, and even on the other notebook, I cannot see the shimmer so much. So I'm not sure if it's just because it's blue, but yeah, I think the shimmer is really very close to the color. So even if you used a very fine tip or a medium one, it's just gonna give you the same look, except that for medium nib, I assume it's more darker than the fine tips. And there you have it, friends, the latest fountain pen inks from Ferris wheel pressed. You'll have the crystal blue legacy if you just want to have another collection for your everyday ink, and the other one is called sugar and spice, just in case you want to add an extra color to your writing or for your journaling and other things. So these are already available on the Ferris wheel pressed website, and you can use the code ARTISAN to get 10% off on all your purchase. So if I were you, better check them out because this inks and mostly all of their inks really run out so fast. So I hope you enjoyed this video, friends. I'll see you again on my next video. Bye!